earlier in the week when everything seemed fine on my end, but alas, it wasn't. Oh, nope, it's not up yet. Well, I'll just keep on doing this. I hope you're having a nice, here we go. All right, we've been up for about 10 seconds now. Welcome. Just see if we're coming up everywhere. Yeah, we're good. Excellent. So, good evening. Welcome to our Thursday afternoon. I can't believe we've done this for another week. Time really is flying by. We were thinking about what's coming up, and we actually started having to think about Passover right now because before you know it, 6 weeks will be here. Well, it's more than 6 weeks, more like 10 weeks. But even so, we have to start thinking about things now because time just goes by very quickly. You may not know this, but it is the first day of a month. We've just begun Shvat, Tu B'Shvat, which is the birthday of the trees. It's actually the time that the sap melts and starts to kind of bring that warm life into the trees, is Tu B'Shvat, which comes up in the middle of the month. I've always found Rosh Chodesh, the new month, to be a fascinating undertaking because, first of all, in ancient times when they would figure out when it was the new month was literally by going outside and looking up at the moon, and they would determine that it is the new moon, which makes it the new month. Curiously, you may be interested, Tu B'Shvat is 15th of the month. The 15th of the month is when all of the pilgrimage festivals happen, when Passover happens, when Shavuot happens, and when Sukkot happens. So you know when those holidays happen because the 15th of the month is a full moon. 15th is a full moon. The last day of the month is a sliver, but on one side, and then the new moon begins the next day. That's where we are now, in a new moon. And I find the new moon incredibly hopeful because we know that there will be a fullness that will come into this moon in the next 15 days. So today when you look at it, and after we're done, I would encourage you to go outside and try to find the moon. That it's all about possibilities. You see just one side of the moon and the rest, so you're seeing like this, right? And the rest of the moon is there, you're just not seeing it. And it just is revealed as we go through the month. And each month brings something that's brand new. Chodesh is the Hebrew word for month. Chadash is the Hebrew word for new. So when you have Rosh Chodesh as the beginning of the month, you're also saying this is the beginning of something new. This is the beginning of, something that's going to be part of our lives. And when we look at just a sliver, we can't help but get excited about the light that's going to be shined on the rest of the moon. And when that's shined, everything will be revealed just as we go through this month. All will be revealed for us as we go through the month. And we have no idea what will be revealed. And it may be unbelievably exciting, it may be scary, it may be sad, it may be fun, it may be happy. It may make you laugh, it may make you cry, it may make you scream. We don't know yet. So today, as we begin our meditation, when we're doing our silence and concentrating on our breath, we really are clearing ourselves out today. We're clearing ourselves out so that we can enter into the month fresh, new possibilities. And indeed, this month, in 1 week from yesterday, we'll have a lot of possibilities. So, for no particular reason except that I know it's a new month, I feel like There's a lot there. I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be new. It'll be different, and it'll be life like I've never experienced it. And one of the things that mindfulness stresses, and it's very hard to kind of get your mind around it, is the idea that you can constantly be new. Each breath is an opportunity for change. Each breath is an opportunity for new life, right? Is that this is now, and this is now. And the next breath doesn't depend, I mean, in some ways it depends on what came before it, but it's not thinking about that breath. It's thinking about this new breath. We're thinking about this new month, thinking about this new year. We're thinking about how we can be something new each day, each breath, each time we sit together. Is there a way that we can find the newness in every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute? It is such a tall task, but by noticing what we're going through, all of those experiences, as I talked about yesterday and the day before, are new. Everything's unique. And each moment of our lives is a new moment to be reckoned with. Some of the moments that happen to us in our lives seem rather mundane, but the fact is, where we are in our lives, the age we are, where we are, who we're with, what time of day it is, everything can go into the catalyst for change. So let's leave ourselves open today for what comes into our minds. Notice it. See where that can take you on your journey, and see whether any of the thoughts that are coming into you, notice how new they are, or if they're the same old thoughts. Excuse me. You know, I'm starting to think that I yawn at least four or five times during these meditations. It's not that I'm tired. I really don't feel tired, but I think it's kind of the way in which I control my breath. Sometimes it just feels like I need just more, and the yawn comes into it. So, you know, I don't want to offend anyone with the fact that I spend some time yawning on this. It's not that I'm tired or bored, although, you know, I can get sick of hearing myself. But it just happens, and I just want to apologize. It does make me feel a little bit guilty. So let's approach today new, almost like you've never done meditation before. It's a new month. It's a new meditation. So all we need to do, and I say all we need to do, and I know this is very hard, is just think about our breath as we're breathing for 20 minutes. All of you who have been doing this for a while with me realize that it's not so easy. And we're just finding our way. We're practicing. We're trying to see if we can get better at it. Although I find some days it's very easy for me to concentrate on my breath, and some days I'm just taken way far away. So we'll see what today brings. It is a new day. It is a new month. Month of Shvat. Such a wonderful month. It's like the time before the spring begins, when you're just like, you know, cuddled up, shoveling the driveway, and you go inside and you have that hot chocolate. It's like that warmth that comes into you after you've been freezing. That's what Tu B'Shvat's about. The thawing of the winter. Although we're pretty much in the midst of winter, the middle of it. In Los Angeles, there isn't much of winter. Okay, we're ready. Enough. Just concentrating on our breathing. We're not trying to do anything with that breath. We're not trying to fix anything. We're just breathing. Allowing things to be as they are for now. We'll pick it up in 20 minutes, and you can go back to fixing and solving and helping. Right now you're helping yourself. Finding calm, finding peace. So let's see if you can concentrate on stomach filling with air and then letting the air out. How does your body feel as you breathe? Are you hungry? Are you tired? What's going through your mind? You're finding it difficult? Just give yourself some love here. In our last 4 or 5 minutes together, we ask for 2 feelings moving into Shabbat tomorrow. May I feel joy, and may I feel wholeness. It's so nice to ask for joy at the end of the week, because each week is so difficult. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness, a sense of purpose, a sense of being. To feel whole. Part of that comes from joy, and part of it leads to joy. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness. May I feel whole. May I feel joyous. And with each breath, ask the universe for those feelings. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness. May I feel joyous and whole. If you'd like to invite someone to be in front of you in your mind's eye, could be a friend or a foe, or a relative, someone close to you, someone distant, could be a random person. Just find someone, if you'd like, to be in front of you and offer to them. May you feel joy. May you feel wholeness. May you feel whole. May you feel joy. May you feel joy. May you feel whole. Just stay there a couple of breaths, offering this to the person in front of you. Let's bring it back to ourselves for a couple of breaths. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness. May I feel joy. May I feel wholeness. May I feel whole. May I feel joy. Then let's just bring ourselves in our breath, just for our final moments. Have a great